Southgate survives. Now, personally, I don't know how I feel about this because, again, another terrible performance from England. The only player that played out of their heart today was Kobbie Mainoo. And yes, I'm wearing a United shirt. Yes, you might be calling me biased. But at the end of the day, not one England player, apart from maybe Jude Bellingham towards the end of the game, can have their head held high, because when it came to individual performance for the majority of the game, not one England player looked like they wanted to do their country proud. And Foden, Bellingham, Kane, Saka, you could list all these world-class players that are supposed to be carrying and leading this country to glory, but they are absolutely dreadful. The system doesn't work, there's no chemistry between the players, and it's just an absolute mess. We might as well have flushed away the competition at this point, but Southgate survives. Bellingham with a brilliant goal to keep England in it, and then Kane goes and scores in the first 50 seconds towards the extra time. So I just don't know how I feel about it, because it was such a negative game. You know, I'm not going to list about the referee issues or the early yellow cards or anything like that. England were poor again today, and a moment of brilliance, we go and score and we get the win, and we should do, because we have more quality than Slovakia, than majority of teams that we face in this competition. And England are favourites for a reason, because we've got so many world-class stars. But at the same time, we don't play good football. We play tournament football, and we're playing it very badly at the moment. I mean, we're going against Switzerland in our next game now, and it's just, I'm not like going into this game feeling confident. Something needs to change, and it needs to change fast. I mean, will Southgate change anything? Probably not, but Trippier looks like he's gone off injured, so is Luke Shaw going to be fit for Switzerland, or are we going to try Joe Gomez or Konsa or Saka at left back now? It's ridiculous. The team selection, as soon as the tournament was announced, was poor. Like, what was it? We've picked 4 right wingers to bring with us and 1 left winger, no left-sided centre-backs, 1 left back who's still injured in Luke Shaw. Southgate and the team he picked is an absolute mess, and I just really don't know what to think about it, to be honest. But we're still in the competition. Obviously, it is a massive positive, but Southgate has to go, doesn't he? Even if I don't think we're going to win this competition. It's just a matter of when we actually lose in the competition. Like Slovakia, yeah, you expect us to win, but Switzerland, that's going to be a different kettle of fish, in my opinion. And when England were announced, we've got all these easier fixtures. You know, you look at it and you're like, England have to make it to the final, otherwise it's embarrassing. I mean, you look at the likes of Portugal, France, Germany, all the teams they're going to have to face to make their way to the final. Only one team can get to the final on that side of the board, almost. And England are very fortunate to have the fixtures that we possibly have. But we're just making hard work of it. And Kobbie Mainoo, when Southgate took him off, and we were 1-0 down, it was disgusting, because Mainoo was definitely our best player on the pitch. And even rival fans, who obviously support England, are saying how good Kobbie Mainoo was today. I just look at it and I'm like, we're chasing a goal. Yes, we won the game. I'm sat here talking like we lost the game. But there was no creativity again. And 1 shot on target in, what was it, like 80 minutes or something. It was a poor performance again. And there's just a matter of time before England actually do exit out the competition. For me, Southgate needs to go regardless of what happens. But yeah, Jude Bellingham practically saved Gareth Southgate's job. And Gareth Southgate has a lot to thank for Jude Bellingham tonight. But Bellingham was still crap today. Like, he wasn't good. And we just can't go into another game playing this system. We get overloaded in the midfield. Any physical side that's going to challenge us, our players just aren't up to the task. There's a lack of motivation. There's a lack of cohesiveness. There's no chemistry in the squad whatsoever. Yes, they might all get along, but when it comes to on the pitch, it looks like they're all 11 strangers just trying to win a game. And it's ridiculous to actually experience and then be like, for example, right? let's say aliens come and invade Earth, and they come and invade England, let's say, and then what happens? Southgate goes, oh yeah, these are our best 11 players, so this is our best England team. And, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point, but I just look at it and I'm like, England are an absolute mess and it needs to be fixed. But the only player that can really help keep their head held high today is Kobbie Mainoo, because yes, we won the game, but when it comes to individual performances, there weren't many good players out there today. It needs to change, and I wonder if Gareth Southgate is going to change it. I don't think he will, but we'll have to see, won't we? But anyway, I never really do England content, so leave a like, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.